to another episode of Let's Chop It Up. I'm Aaron.
Bond.
And I know what y'all thinking, man. You know, like, damn, them they got the same
Y'all
clothes
take
on.
showers?
Yeah, you know, we take showers. We just was behind a little bit, so we had to, crank out 2 episodes in one day. You know what I'm saying? That's what we on, man. So this one is trusting yourself. That's our topic of discussion.
Okay.
Trusting yourself. You know what I'm saying?
Do you trust yourself, Aaron?
I do, but it was a journey to get there, man. Because I didn't believe in myself like I do now. You know what I'm saying? Building confidence is everything.
No, that's real.
You know what I'm saying? Do you trust yourself, player?
Now I do. Only now because, like, I'm trying to make it, like, where I try to make my word my bond. That's funny. Bond. Yeah, it was funny.
I get you on that.
You didn't laugh. That's kind of
Boy, you crazy, boy.
No, but I want to make my word my bond. If I say I'm going to do something, I want to
sure.
do it. I don't want to just procrastinate a lot. Not lie, but just let it go over my head. Because I think I've done that a lot, like in the past. I think I've done that a lot.
No,
Even when we
for sure.
talked about before about like when your friend messaged you, like not so much like they say long time no see or whatever, and they want to get up with you. And I'm like, okay, I'll be like, oh hell yeah, bet I'll come see you.
Right.
Just hit me up. Should never do it again.
It don't be like
it just
that.
disappears.
Most of that stuff be spared.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
But I wanna make sure like what I say I'm gonna do, not just say it in the moment, just for that, just to make somebody feel better and like that. I want to make that part of myself, to make myself a better person. You know.
No, for sure. But want to talk about like trusting yourself, like when you setting out to do things. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Talk like doubt. Do
yeah,
doubt yourself?
you know what I'm
I
saying?
doubt myself
Like,
a
what
lot.
does trusting yourself look like for you?
I think it's more entire like with confidence. I think if you're if you trust yourself, you're very, very confident. There's little doubt. There's little doubt
Exactly.
to failure. You know you're gonna succeed.
Yeah.
And I think it depends on the task. Because I said like a lot of when you have a little bit of doubt when you start to feel nervous. That's how I kind of see it. Not that I don't trust myself, but I'm starting to.
I feel like that's natural though. Like
Doubt creeps in.
Yeah, doubt creeps in a little bit, but it's reassuring yourself.
Yeah.
I got this. You know what I'm saying? I'm focused. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? I can do this. Trusting the work you put in to achieve whatever you going up against. Like, I still get nervous at work, and I've been driving trucks.
Shit.
for
I mean,
like-
anything can happen.
Anything can happen. So it's like double checking stuff because I've made my mistakes. You know what I'm saying? Like, I didn't scared the hell out of myself out there. Like, I legit dropped a trailer off my back like one time. It slid off the truck and just fell. But luckily, I didn't do a lot of crazy
Man,
stuff.
I'm
But,
telling.
I mean, it's out there already, brother. They already know.
But it's funny we got on this topic of like doubt. You know, I'm always like big on doubt. I think about it all the time, but I always get confused on like doubt and fear because you kind of get the same nerves with fear and doubt. Because like, let's just say it's a big task, you're gonna feel nervous. You'll have them jitters in your stomach, or fear. Because I know I don't like just like roller coasters. I'm not doubtful of a roller. I'm more of like a fear.
Yeah,
it's like a
afraid.
fear,
Yeah,
but you
yeah.
get that same feeling. So sometimes when I'm in like a situation where I'm trying to accomplish like a big task or goal,
Right.
I kind of get into like a confusion, a crossroads, because I don't know if it's fear or if it's just doubt. Because doubt, I can try to reassure myself, but if it's a fear, it's more like you can reassure yourself of fear, but it's more like fear is like
Fear stops you from even doing whatever
Uh-huh.
you wanted to do. Fear will stop you dead in your tracks. Doubt is just like, I don't know how this gonna go, but I can still go. You know what I'm saying? It's that kind of thing. You know
and I
what
think
I'm saying?
with that since I can't, because I told you about a lot where I used to like fail and like quit because I think it's more of like I can't really identify which one it is because I get the same feeling from doubt and fear.
Yeah.
Because if I know it's doubt, okay, I can
Right.
like you said, keep pushing forward.
You
But
can
if it's
keep
fear, it's
Fear
like,
will stop you, man.
It stop you. It
Fear
stop you
is
right in your tracks.
Fear is very powerful. You know, fear will stop you from even getting started
Yeah.
on something you want to do. You know what I'm saying? Because you're so fearful.
It takes more to get over it,
Yeah.
rather than just like in the moment.
Yeah.
Doubt you can get over in the moment.
Exactly.
You can just get like some form of
Pep
motivation.
talk. You know what I'm
pep
saying?
talk.
Some quick motivation.
You got
can,
this,
You
look
can
in the
lock
mirror.
back into like what it is you're trying to do. You know what
Mm-hmm.
I mean? For me, like believing in myself, that looks like just me telling myself, yeah, you could do this. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Ain't nothing you can't do. You know, I legit like walk and talk sometimes and be like, you got this. You know what I'm saying?
Boy,
you
you
got
crazy.
this. Nah, like, hey, what they say, Kevin Gates say,
You and this bitch-
all
you and this
geniuses talk to themselves. Nah, not on no
Aaron,
crazy
is that
shit like that.
Take my phone out. It's Aaron. You talk to yourself.
Bah, on some crazy shit.
Boy.
But nah, I'm saying like,
Aaron be in the bushes.
no, that's
You can do
crazy.
this.
But I be
What's he
like walking though, like, you know, on some like self-affirmation type deal. Like, you got this, can't nothing stop. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I ain't trying to cut you
Go
off,
ahead.
but you ever get like a lot of stares when you walk in public, like in the park?
no, so I'm not doing
That's
it
why.
like that, bro. Like, it's nobody around for real. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I walk the lakefront or just like the block. I ain't just
Everybody.
like,
They
nah,
like that.
I
Come
don't
on.
know crazy
They tell their
shit.
kids, come on, get away.
Even if it ain't even gotta be out
Okay.
loud all the time. Like, I'm just in my head, you know what I'm saying?
What you like tell yourself?
I'm telling myself like, ain't nothing you can't do. You've been achieving stuff since you know, a baby. Like, just really believing in this stuff. You know what I'm saying? Because it's true. You know what I'm saying? It's always been tasks in your life. So it's like when you face with something new, like, yeah, fear plays a part, doubt plays a part. Like, damn, what if this don't go this way? What if it's easy to go there, but it's like, man, what if? What if I do this? You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Reverse it around. What if I achieve this? What if I attain this? Like, I'm really talking to myself like, you can do this. You can do this. You know what I'm saying? Ain't nothing you can't do. Just focus. Lock in. As soon as you put your mind to it, you can do this. You know what I'm saying? Really affirming myself and believing in it. You know what I'm saying?
You know what we should like bookmark in our gym?
What?
If, the word if. I think if is a real powerful word, more than a lot of people think, because if can lead you uphill or downhill.
Yeah.
What if I fail? What if I can't do it? And then all these other noises.
Because people give that more power.
But if you can say, what if I do this? What if I accomplish it? What's going to happen if I do? It'll set you uphill. But it's just that word if, how you're looking at it, your outlook of that word if.
It's literally a two-way.
Yeah, it's literally a
like,
two-way
You know what I'm
street.
saying? You're either
Two-way
going to go
street, yeah.
down or you're going to go up. You know what I'm saying? And
I
a lot
think
of people focus on the down.
Yeah.
Because we so afraid to fail. You know what I'm saying?
Taking that first step.
Yeah, we so afraid of that. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't know why we have this expectation of like, as soon as you step out, you're going to achieve. Like, nah, it's really lessons in your losses. You know what I'm saying? You have to lose so you can, like, oh, okay, this is what happened. Look back on that. Hindsight is really 20/20 for real. So you can look back, boom, okay, this is what I did, this is where I went wrong, because this happened. Okay, next time I'm gonna go this route.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Really learning from that. You know what I'm saying? Like, I used to think that was like a corny saying, like, oh, ain't no losses, it's just lessons. Like, you know what I'm saying? But that's really
No,
true.
it's real. It's
like
real.
when you really get into something and you do fail, you learn from that. You know what I'm saying? That's what a growth is, because now you can educate on what I need to do next.
Because I think when we say, do we trust ourselves, I think it's so difficult for people to say, like, answer that question, because, or not even just answer that question, or to live that life, because they don't really focus on themselves, like the self-trust. They kind of hope everybody else trusts them. They're so big on other people believing that they can do it. They want themselves, they want people to say,
So
you can
outside
do it.
validation.
Yeah, they want you to be able to do it. Or
Yeah.
if they fail, it's more that not that they failed, but they've seen other people fail and they're scared of it happening to them. Rather than just thinking of themselves, you do not live the same lifestyle as this person. Let's just say someone has, we go back to school or whatever. You've been studying all this time, but you see someone fail when they don't study. So now you're thinking, oh, I might fail.
Yeah.
It might be just too hard for me too. But knowing you already put in the groundwork to succeed, but
Right.
you're just having those self-doubts because someone else failed. Rather than just believing in yourself.
And yourself, because at the end of the day, that's all you can control. You know what I'm saying? You can't control what they doing. You can't, because they are in control of their own outcomes, just like you are. You know what I'm saying? So it's focusing on that. What can I do to be better? You know what I'm saying? And I think growing up in certain environments, that's how you judge everything off of. Oh, can they do it? Or did they do it? Damn. Because, and even just doing that, you get nervous from that. What if I don't get it? That's when all that negative what if, the negative side of what if, you know what I'm saying? That's when we get on that, because damn, now I gotta go. You still have to go up there and do whatever it is. You still have to go through the same thing them people went through. So it's like really just focusing on self, not everybody else's ability. Focus on your ability. Find out what it is you can do and what you do well. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And going that route.
I kind of I don't want to get too much off subject, but I kind of mentioned this before. How I just said like I kind of like want to live like a main character. Do you think more people live like a main character or like a side character? And the meaning of that is, do you think people just live life just going by someone else's, just living off? Not. It's kind of difficult how to rephrase this question because they don't think too much of themselves. They think about other people, the views of other people.
I feel like people are always comparing themselves to somebody else, and they try to live their life off of that.
They be in the comments with some celebrity.
Yeah.
How you know it's OBJ birthday?
You don't you don't know what's important to you. You don't know what it is you truly want to do. That's why I be telling people like you really got to find yourself. You got to find out what makes you happy, not what makes them happy. You know, it's you at the end of the day. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, I feel like a lot of people are just living life through like what they see on social
someone
media.
else's lenses, you know.
Yeah. All right, man. So I want to ask you this: do you think trusting in yourself eliminates fear and anxiety?
I would say so. If you're able to successfully trust yourself, if you're able to wholeheartedly, like 100%, find a way to trust yourself, I think it'll get rid of.
Especially with time.
It'll get rid of doubt 100%. But
I think fear as well.
It just depends on what you're scared of. Like if it's a phobia.
Like think about it like roller coasters, right? Some people got to fear heights. When they actually do it, they overcome it. You know what I'm saying? Like, for example, like when I went skydiving, I wasn't necessarily afraid of heights, but you get that butterfly feeling in your gut when you like on the descent. You know what I'm saying? We dropping out of the plane, and I didn't really get it, but when I got on roller coasters, I always got that bubble gut feeling or whatever. But on roller coasters now, I just don't have that no more. Like it's completely gone. Even on the steep descent, we're going super fast, like it's gone. It's still enjoyable for me. I like that kind of stuff, but it's like I overcame that, like you know, the whole initial drop.
I think rather than just you get on the airplane and say, "Oh, I trust myself," and jump out. I don't think it's more of that. I think you had courage. I think courage plays an aspect in you, in leading up to you trusting yourself to like overcoming a fear. I think in fear, it could be doubt as well, like a doubtful task. But I think if
let's
you have
just focus on the fear
courage,
part.
Yeah, I think if you have that courage to face your fear, after it's accomplished, it leads up to you trusting yourself. But I think to get to that point to trust yourself, people have to take a certain step. You have to find courage in yourself, bravery
To face.
I think you can't just. That's why I think a lot of people can't trust themselves because they don't have that, especially with fear. They don't have that courage or that bravery to step forward. Don't worry if you fail or what happens afterwards. Just X out what can like you're on a plane, the plane crashes. You have to X out that fear of heights, fear of water. Like what's that shit called? What's the fear of water? Some people scared of water.
I don't know what that is, but
It's a phobia, you know. People
I
scared
witnessed
of,
that shit.
scared of heights. I mean, not scared of heights. Scared of like bugs or something like that. You know, it's just that having the courage to face it.
I think it's accepting the phobia that you have and facing it head on. You know what I'm saying? That's when the courage part kicks in. Like, oh, I can do this. You know what I'm saying? You really talking to yourself, but it's accepting that you're like, you know, you're afraid of this. You know what I'm saying? It's like it's never gonna like change unless you do something about it. Like snakes. I don't care for snakes, you know, nor would I ever go like just snake,
You never
go
been
pick
in
it
that
up.
situation.
But I've held one before, you know what I'm saying? And it was just like, okay, it's not as bad as I thought it was gonna be. Like, you know, granted, that fear is still there, but I'm accepting it and I'm just trying to be calm.
I mean,
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Do you feel it's necessary to conquer all your fears though? Do you think it's necessary? Like you'll never really be. You wouldn't really find yourself in front of a steak.
It depends, like what you going for.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? If it's gonna contribute to your personal growth, like stepping out and starting a business, you're afraid of it failing, but you still do it. You know what I'm saying? That's something that's gonna further you in the future. You know what I'm saying? To your progression in life. So I do think so, but it's like climbing Mount Everest ain't. You know what I'm saying?
Cave diving.
Yeah, okay. Don't even get me started on
If
that.
you scared of it, go.
Like,
All right, accept. Okay,
no,
Aaron,
that's
I'm
crazy.
gonna put you on game. Accept
so
that
much
you're
strength.
scared of it. Find courage.
I've been in a cave now. I've legit been in a
I'm
cave.
talking about the caves you can't move, boy. It's like this.
It got
They
tight.
do
It got tight, and it's
stuck
pitch
and
black.
shit.
Mammoth Cave in Kentucky.
Mammoth?
It was 180 steps just to get to the floor. Like you just going down these little ass steps. Spiders big as hell.
What you
You know
mix
what I'm
with?
saying? Huh?
What you mix with? You ain't black.
Nah,
Black
you
people
know,
don't do that.
I'm from Europe.
Yep.
I'm from Europe. Yeah.
For
you
sure.
know what I'm saying?
For sure.
Another
Cave
story.
diving. You're the first black man.
My mom's French.
It makes sense.
Yeah.
It makes sense.
Cause on
I
my
wouldn't
dad's
do that.
side, not just son. But yeah, man, like that. I ain't even gonna lie, I was a little nervous, cause I hate spiders. The way this shit looked when you first got there, you in the woods. The bus go to the woods and you go to this little entrance thing. It's just a concrete thing like this. Nothing else. You don't see nothing else after that. It just goes down and you walking down these stairs. When you get there, and that was kind of weird. Like it's like, where y'all taking us to? You know what I'm saying?
I find it more weird that you signed up for this.
Nah, I was.
You ain't like
it was a
researching
field
before
trip.
you checked in.
Nah, it was a field trip.
Field trip.
I was in
What kind of Mammoth Cave? Where's that? Kentucky? What?
We went to Fort Knox military base, but we just did like a little excursion type deal. But it was cool though. I ain't even gonna lie, it was cool. But yeah, I was a little nervous.
What we gonna do? We gonna start a segment where we do like 7 days, conquer 7 fears, and I will give you like a big ass spider.
Nah.
Don't run, Aaron.
You don't even
You
like
gonna be in a
spiders.
straight jacket. You gonna be in a straight jacket.
He
I'll
don't
push
even,
you.
He don't even like
I'm
spiders.
gonna push you. You gonna be on the ground. Wait.
All right.
I'm gonna have that bitch. You know the big ass.
You got
gloves?
the same fit though.
You know the big ass gloves they got for the dogs?
Yeah.
With the dogs bite and shit? I would have the spider up though. Put that bitch right on your chest. Bitch like that big.
I'm gonna be calm.
What's that shit called? A Goliath bird eater?
What the old boy use on Step Brothers? Ninja Focus. I'm gonna slow my heart rate down. Yeah, I'm gonna
All
fake
right,
pass out. You know what I'm saying?
That's
I'm
probably
not
gonna
gonna
wrap
be a
you
threat.
up.
If you let that happen, I hope you got Ghostbusters because I'm coming back to hunt your ass.
All right,
But yeah, man, I do think trusting in yourself eliminates that anxiety and fear to a certain extent. Like, granted, I feel like you always gonna get like nervous whenever you stepping out to do something risky or
I mean, a
new
lot of things
challenge.
aren't as
Like,
bad as you think they are.
they not.
They usually isn't.
They not. It's just the initial approach of stepping out doing something you never done. You know what I'm saying? It's a little nervous level there. You know what I'm saying? But when you just trust in yourself, you like, oh, I can do this. I can do this. You know what I'm saying? Like, especially if you got a good circle, but even if you don't, validate yourself. You know what I'm saying? And you can go places. You know what I'm saying? Like,
We say trust yourself. My bad. I didn't mean to cut you off. But
how you always doing that?
no, because I got a thought and I don't want
Alright,
to
go
forget
ahead, go
it.
ahead.
But I know y'all watch this and y'all hear us just say trust yourself. I know it ain't gonna be as easy as you think. Like you
No,
ain't gonna say,
it's-
"Oh, I trust myself."
Yeah, it's a
Now I'm
level
be
of
able to jump
difficulty.
off fucking Mount Everest
real.
in a fucking what's them bitches called? Them wingsuits.
Yeah.
You ain't gonna be able to do that. But it's a battle in yourself. You gotta accomplish small goals and inch forward to get there. Like it ain't that easy. I'm still
it's-
trying to trust myself in certain tasks as well.
It's definitely a process, you know what I'm saying, to like just get in that
Aaron
confidence.
said I could do it. He said all I gotta do is say I trust
Yeah.
myself.
It's that confidence, man.
I'm bulletproof.
I believe that this is gonna bounce off me, and it did. Right?
I'm Hancock.
Nah, but definitely gotta like build that confidence within yourself. You know what I'm saying? Because that's what it'll take you. It'll take you places. You know what I'm saying? Because like I say, fear stop you before you even get started. All right, so my next question would be, how important is it to block out outside validation and really trust your own opinions and not the opinions of others? And I can go first if you want. Like, I feel like that's very important because you got to be true to yourself at all times. You can't worry about what other people say you can do and what you can't do. They don't know your abilities. You know what I'm saying? That's all up to you to determine your work ethic, how you gonna show up and put the work in to achieve better. Like that's all in your that's all in you. Nobody else can determine what you can do and what you can't do. it's all what you dedicate your time to. So I feel like it's very important you can take other people, you know who genuine and who not. You know what I'm saying?
I was just about to say that.
You can take the genuine cues, because most people will try to help you out, but you always got to believe in yourself. You know what I'm saying? You have to validate your opinions of yourself more than anybody else. You know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, it's what you feel about yourself that can take you places. You know what I'm saying? Your abilities, trusting in your abilities, trusting in the work that you put in to get you to where you want to get to in life. You have to trust that. You have to work that. You know what I'm saying? So I can't be worried about other people's opinions. You know what I'm saying? You can always take the good advice, though. You know what I'm saying? I'm never turning down no good advice, because that genuinely helps you. You know what I'm saying? In your growth. Because it may be something you don't see, and it may be a lesson that you don't have to make it such a hard lesson. You get what I'm saying? You don't have to go down this road because somebody was able to, no, go this way. This would be better. And they list out the reasons why. Now you able to avoid that pothole that, you know what I'm saying? So I definitely think it's big to not look for outside opinions and validations of your abilities and what you're capable of. That has to come from within. You know what I mean?
Okay, So I agree a lot. I agree 100%. Well, 80%. Only because I think when it pertains to you, the outside noise or like the outside validation from other people, I think I'm still trying to learn this myself. Just focus. I should be the number one voice for anything.
It's challenging.
Just because someone tells me something or gives me advice, at the end of the day, I have to be the number one to make the decision, to accept that validation or cut it out if it's not useful to helping me, or if it's trying to steer me off the road I'm
your
going
path.
on. Because I know the path I'm taking right now, this is gonna sound like some fucking cliche superhero type shit, like I said. But no,
That's it.
I know what I'm doing is more of a lonely path because I need to stay busy. I need to stay busy, and I'm gonna be doing content. You know, I just started the other channel as well. So I know there's gonna be a lot of comments. There's gonna be a lot of things people could say, whether they are outside the family, with the family. You know, a lot of family, no, they agree with it, but I know it's something new to them as well, or even my friends. Nobody really knows anybody's doing content, especially in Chicago, that's close to. Anytime you're doing something different, people...
They put their limitations on it because they don't trust themselves to do that.
Or maybe they tried, and then they failed.
Exactly.
Oh, you can't do it because I couldn't do it. But no, we're not the same person. I have a certain level of discipline. We both do, you know. But that's why I said, again, when it pertains to you. But I do think outside... What was the word you were saying? Outside what?
Validation.
Okay.
Or opinions. I did say opinions.
Outside
as
opinions are helpful, even if it's negative, when it isn't directed at you. And that's kind of confusing.
I was going to say meaning what?
Like, let's say, because we all, like, let's say we're trying to try certain tasks. We all try to look for the failures in certain things before we try something. In, like, let's just say we watched a video and we're trying to learn about it. We're seeing the things that could possibly go wrong and things that could possibly go right. But a lot of times it's usually the things that are possibly going to go wrong. Every time I'm trying something, I try to think of the things that's wrong that I can fix. Especially like when we were trying this content journey and I was trying to fix it. I was like, why does my stuff keep doing this? And I'm trying to find ways to fix it, or anything in general. Well, I look at a lot of failures that people do to make sure I don't do it myself.
Yeah, to avoid the unnecessary setback in a way. You know what I'm saying?
So if I take a step to gain the courage to make that acceptance that I can't do it myself, or I'm not ready yet, let me try to research or try to learn about what actually is what they do to fail. You know, gain the knowledge. But that's why I say, like, if it pertains to you, you have to be the number one voice. It shouldn't steer you off.
100%.
But outside validation or opinions that may be negative, directed somewhere else that you can learn from, I think it's...
And that's kind of tie into what I was saying, like, you know, the genuine advice. Not so much like the opinion, but like maybe this person done this and they actually do this and they can, like, okay, I see what you was doing here, but this would be the better route to go. because doing it this way, and they people list out things, and
It's just that when
it give you a better idea of like, oh, okay, this that makes sense. Let me try it this way. You know what I'm saying? That's why I always tell people, like, I love talking to like older people. You know what I'm saying? Because they can help steer you in a better way because they done been through it. You know what I'm saying? When it comes to life issues, they've been here a lot longer than us. You know what I'm saying? So it'd be things that your perception you may view something this way, but they've been through this, they viewed it that same way, and that was the result they got, and they help you navigate around that. So now you don't gotta hit that bump in the road. You can go this way, and it'd be a lot more smoother for you. You know what I'm saying? I always take that into consideration because them genuine. That's genuine advice. You know what I'm saying?
You ever been in a situation where you're like younger? I guess let's just say, talking about girls for example. If you were too nervous to tell somebody you like somebody, and you're like, you say, "Oh, my friend likes this girl. What should he do?" Yada yada yada. I kind of like making decisions based on that when I ask somebody a certain question, because when they know it's you, a lot of people are more biased, especially if they know you. It could be good or bad, but I'd rather just not even have to deal with that, so I can take a real concrete. Because a lot of times they're biased because they know you already.
Exactly.
So they're gonna judge their answer based off of you.
Yeah.
I want them to judge my answer based on someone else that they don't know, so they can analyze, and we can both analyze it together and see what they'll do. So maybe I can make my decision now.
Yeah, I feel that.
Because I don't want biased answers. Everybody's gonna be biased. It's more like, because if you ask me a question and someone else may ask me a question, I'm gonna know how to tell you the exact answer based on you because I know you. Mm-hmm. I'm gonna answer pertaining to you because I know I'm with you every single day.
Right.
But if it's a stranger, I'm gonna keep it generalized. I'd rather somebody keep me generalized and not biased, because I'm able to look at it and find out what am I looking for.
Like a better way to navigate, or
so it's more like an outside look.
I mean, but see, we saying the same thing. It's just like you saying it from a different perspective. But it's like I would feel comfortable coming to you asking you like for advice. You know what I'm saying? Because I feel like you would genuinely steer me the right way. If you have a knowledge on whatever it is I'm asking, like, because I just don't go to anybody. You know what I'm saying? Because everybody don't mean you well. You know what I'm saying? It may be some, what do they call it, like fake love going on. You know what I'm saying? They don't really got your best interests at heart. So it's like, one, I don't just take advice from anybody, but I do let people talk. Like, people say stuff all the time. I'm like, oh, okay, but I ain't listening to that. That's going one ear out the other. But I would want somebody that I genuinely know to, like, since they know me, and if they've been through something, like, give me the advice. What you think I should do? You know what I'm saying? Because like, you on my side. You know what I'm saying? For the most part, like,
it is kind of crazy how we both want advice, but we wanted different outlooks.
You want to like more of a generalized.
I want it to be as an outside look. Like, let's say they didn't know me, how would they approach
advise you then?
Yeah, how would they advise you then?
Yeah, I would want it like somebody that know me, like, you know what I'm saying, because they know how I am, they know how I react to certain things. Like, I would want that. You know what I'm saying? I feel like you get a little bit more out of the advice because it's tailored to you. You know what I mean? So that'll be I think it's definitely important to care more about your opinions of yourself. You know what I'm saying? Instead of the outside. What do you think trusting in yourself starts? What's the first step, if you had to say?
We kind of touched on this already. Acceptance.
Acceptance and what?
Or identifying the problem. Identifying what you're scared of. The fear. I don't know.
For me, I would say it starts with self-love. Because when you truly, like, let's just say like a child, right? If you have a child, you're going to love your child. You're going to nurture your child, and you're going to push them to always, like, you can do this. You're going to speak life into that child. You get what I'm saying? You're going to give that child that nurturing love to like, I'm here for you, you know what I'm saying? If we fail, we'll figure it out. You know, all that like that positive energy. I feel like that's where it starts, you know what I'm saying? And with self, it's easy to self-doubt, you know what I'm saying? Cuz we don't want to fail. Nobody wants to like, you know, go through that. We always want to just be on the up and up. But it's understanding like life don't work that way. It's gonna be ups and downs, but we can continue to like make steady progress. So I think it starts with the self love and the changing of your mind to like accepting, like you said, accepting that everything's not gonna go my way. You know what I'm saying? Even when I am trusting in myself 100%, everything's not gonna go my way. But I think that's how it starts. Self love, loving yourself, because that's when the affirmations come in. You know what I'm saying? And I believe it's power in self affirmations, telling yourself you can. You know, giving yourself that nurturing, loving energy to be able to like be comfortable with yourself. It's almost like when I say I like talk to myself. You know, when I'm having like my little meditation thing, I'm walking. Man, don't do me like that.
Let's say it's meditation.
Don't do me like that.
They're talking to you right now. What to tell you?
But like walking and talking, like big example, like when my back was messed up. You know what I'm saying? I'm really up there because in a way I felt like I was fighting like depression or whatever. You know, I didn't know if I was gonna be able to come back. And I'm talking to myself like, you got this. You know what I'm saying? Ain't nothing you can't do. Ain't nothing you can't overcome. You know what I'm saying? You here right now, but you ain't gonna stay here. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna think better, do better, be better, feel better. Like I'm really drilling this into my head. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like it starts there with the mind. You know what I'm saying? Like with most things, like when it comes to just that whole mental aspect of like the mental toughness when you're going through some hardship, it starts with the mind. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like trusting yourself is the same thing. You really have to like be there for you. Pour that positive energy into yourself. You know what I'm saying? Because we'll do it with others. Oh, you'll be all right. Everything gonna be all right. You know, we always do that, but it's harder to do that with self. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like the more you can pour into yourself, the more you can give to others as well. But I feel like it starts with you. You know what I'm saying? You have to give yourself that love. You know what I'm saying? Because everybody ain't gonna always be around to uplift you. You know what I mean? So you gotta pour into you. You know what I'm saying? Okay. You can't pour into others before you pour into yourself. You get what I'm saying? You will deplete yourself. So it starts with you. You know what I'm saying? That's why I'm at with it.
I was just like waiting till you to load up.
This is the first time you didn't cut me out, bro.
Yeah, because I really had to think about this because a lot of this I've been thinking like of I'm just answering like more of like on the surface, like generalized, but rather than how I actually think. I don't think when I've tried to overcome something or like trust myself, I've really thought of self-love or even positive reinforcement. Maybe my mindset has been blurred from David Goggins because you know I was in that big ass era of him, but like more like when I'm at a task and I'm trying to find courage, it's more of me wanting to be the best. It's more of a competitive direction for it rather than just self-affirmation. Because I told you before.
Is that just with competing? Or
no, that's for everything.
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 Okay.
Everything. It's more of even with this, even the content. I want to be the best. I'm not just doing this. I'm doing it because I enjoy making content and doing this type of content, like the workouts and the
conversation
but to have an output, the output that I'm having, because you see the output all the time. Like I'm posting so much. I'm sitting there for hours and hours and hours. I think it's not it starts to move more outside of you just not so much of caring, but it's more of an obsession. I have more of an obsession for it. It kind of turned into that because before we weren't even thinking about making content. And then as I start doing it, as I'm spending more and more hours on it, and as more discipline on it, now it's an obsession.
It grows
to be the best. I'm not just gonna sit here. That's why I keep asking you how to improve it, because it's an obsession to be the best. I'm trying to be better than everyone, and I think that's more. It's more of like Damn, I think I just went too much off of like trust yourself. But I don't think that's why I told you I don't really do self affirmations.
Are you against it?
Not against no, but I've never. I think how my brain operates, it more out of not self affirmations, but how bad do you want it? Maybe those are self affirmations. Maybe I'm just wording it the wrong way, or I just have a different outlook of it. Because I don't have like people to tell me some positivity. It's more of if the person I want to become has done this already, or the people that I'm trying to compare myself to, they've done it already. So if I'm trying to compete with them or be better than them, that's why people, my sister and they be trying to tell me to watch this person. I don't watch TV. I try to stay off of it. I watch YouTubers and stuff like that, but I'm trying to be bigger than them because I see myself as bigger than them. But I don't. Yeah, I just got confused.
No, just figure it out. Like, where you going with it? Like, is it more?
I'm trying to say it's more of I don't see it as like having self-love or self-positivity. It is a form of that.
Do you think it's like that because you've been competing your whole life? You've been in competition since you was a child. Do you feel like it's always you didn't really dive into like a more emotional side of it? It was like I gotta be the best, I gotta be the best, I gotta do this, I gotta do this. Like, do you think
it could be like I compare myself to a lot of people. Not so much now. More of it now is comparing myself to myself.
So it's a you
me
versus
me.
you. Yeah.
Now it is me versus me all throughout the way. Because I know I kind of see myself a future me. This is some crazy shit.
Nah,
but I see myself as big as all these other people. But if I want to become that person, I have to do everything I do throughout that day. I have to be grinding, getting better, and that's for anything. Now that's how that mindset has now changed for me. That's why I feel like you could be disciplined, but if you're trying to take it to the next level, you have to be obsessed. I think you're gonna if you're trying to be because I think I wanted to do like a chart. I want to do like 30% of people are unmotivated, not disciplined at all. They're just whatever. They're just going through life. Another 30% or whatever are disciplined. They do certain things throughout the day, but they're not doing something to really elevate, to grow. Because anybody can be disciplined. I think brushing your teeth is a form of discipline because not everybody does it. But doing it every single day is a form of discipline. There's micro disciplines, it's not like something super great. But then there's the other discipline where people are pushing themselves to get better and better and better, which is fine. Then there's, at the very top, are the people that are obsessed. And they're trying to push themselves better than everyone. They're trying to push themselves better than themselves and everyone. But they're always comparing themselves to what they can be, what they could become. They're always trying to be better. And that's why when we walk in a room and we're doing workouts, and I always say, like, I tell the viewers and stuff like that they don't have to be better than us when we get in there. But every time I step in a room with someone, I'm comparing myself to be better than them. It's more of a competitive type of thing. Even though I don't show it, that's literally what my mind thinks all the time. Even with this, every video I get out, I want to be better than every video we ever had.
Right.
Or every video I post, even though we post so much, that video has to go viral. That's how I'm treating it every time we post something.
Do you feel like that put like unnecessary pressure on you at times?
It does, but it keeps me on task. Because if I don't have that, I feel like I'm going to be drifting off and I'm going to become. I don't think it puts too. I mean, it's pressure. I think I need pressure. That's why I told you I don't really have peace. But I feel like for me personally, I kind of need pressure to move forward. When I have no pressure, I feel like I don't have no guide on where to go, what direction.
So it's like your fuel source.
It's the fuel source. It's what wakes me up in the morning. It makes me stay up all night getting this shit done. When I tell you I barely get any sleep.
You definitely be putting the time.
I think
work.
I need that to keep me on task. And I think a lot of people, not everybody's going to be like that, but I think a lot of people need some type of trick to keep them disciplined. Because motivation runs out.
Yeah, it runs out.
So you're going to need something just like self-affirmations. Those are tricks to get you on task, to keep you on the road you're going so you don't give up. Just like we talked about the last podcast. How do you know you're going to continue the finish line?
So I guess my last question to you would be: is that efficient to you? And that's like yes or no.
It's efficient for me.
It's efficient for
Not
you.
for everybody. I know it won't be for everybody. And I know a lot of people that have tried it and failed because they fall under pressure. But I think it's one of the things that I've developed at a high. I think I developed at a high level.
I can see that because you've been in competition
at a very, very
life.
high level, and I haven't folded and I haven't like broken down. I mean, have you noticed me breaking down at all? No, I'm happy. I'm motivated. I'm not enjoying it. I'm enjoying it. You know, it's that pressure, a chip on my shoulder.
For sure.
That I gotta do this. It's gotta be done. I gotta be better than I was yesterday. I gotta be better than the other people. You know.
Yeah. I mean, yeah.
It's just competitive nature, you know.
Exactly. What works for you? It sounds like you found that. You know. It sounds like you found it.
And I think this is why I'm always happy when I'm in court, or I'm happy to get a workout, or I'm happy to do to challenge myself, because this is something I've developed throughout the last 2 years or so that helped my mindset grow.
That's good.
You know.
That's good, man.
God gets trained, boy.
I was gonna say that too.
Boy.
That's also a form of self-love, like, cause it's wellness. You pushing yourself to not be your lower self. You pushing yourself to be your greatest self.
Yeah.
So that's why I always would like hold God against high. You know,
that's
what I'm saying?
that's what I
it's
whole
not
mindset.
Dwelling in self-pity. You know, that's super easy to do. So I would say, I know you normally do quote of the week.
Yeah.
But I got one, you know, and it's about trusting yourself. If you believe in yourself, you've already won half the battle.
Okay.
Because that will drive you to keep doing great things, you know, to keep staying on your path, staying on your journey and pushing, fighting, and achieving. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, yeah, man, that's another episode. Definitely wanted to get this out to y'all, man. Please like, subscribe, and, you know, follow us. You know, we're going to put down our Instagram names. And please, if y'all got any topics y'all like for us to talk about, type it in the comments, man. Sure. We'll be glad to talk about them, man. Till then, stay tuned. I'm Aaron.
I'm Vaughn.
Peace, y'all.